This is the Morning Shower.
Brought to you by Late Night Hump.
Let the news wash over you.
With Jordan Freed,
Brendan O'Brien,
and Reena Ezra. These are your ShowerHead Lines.
A racing pigeon has survived an extraordinary 8,000-mile Pacific Ocean crossing from the United States to find a new home in Australia. Now authorities consider the bird a quarantine risk and plan to kill it. You can race all your life, but they still think you're a carrier pigeon.
Cameo, the service that allows you to pay celebrities to deliver messages to your loved ones, has found a new market: divorces and breakups. Customers who previously paid to have celebrities like Tom Cruise tell their loved ones how happy they are that they were placed on this earth can now pay to have celebrities like Mimi Rogers, Nicole Kidman, and Katie Holmes tell your soon-to-be ex that, "I wish you were never born."
The release date for the 007 film No Time to Die has been delayed for the third time, targeting a fall 2021 premiere. Maybe it is time for this film to die.
Encrypted messaging apps Signal and Telegram are seeing huge upticks in downloads from Apple and Google's app stores. Facebook-owned WhatsApp, by contrast, is seeing its growth decline following a fiasco that forced the company to clarify a privacy update it had sent to users. Of course it's stealing your data. It's an app called What Is App?
Some dogs sniff for drugs, others sniff for bombs. Now dogs are being trained to sniff out the newest threat to national security: swine meat sausages. One such canine detected sausages that were being smuggled into Newark International Airport earlier this week. Now if only these dogs were able to sniff out the swine meat in our nation's police departments.
Amidst rumors of Armie Hammer's social media controversy, he's dropped out of a recent film project in order to spend time with his own flesh and blood.
The Trump administration said Wednesday that it would slash millions of acres of protected habitats designated for the imperiled northern spotted owl in Oregon, Washington State, and Northern California, much of it in prime timber locations in Oregon's coastal ranges. Environmentalists immediately decried the move and accused the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service under President Donald Trump of taking a parting shot at protections designated to help restore the species in favor of the timber industry. The real parting shot will be when the owls of the world swarm around Donald Trump's jail cell once he is out of office. Whoo! 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 Whoo!
Taco Bell has declared its entry into the Great Chicken Sandwich War of 2021 with new chicken-based entrees being added to their menu. This beefing up the menu by way of chickening is an attempt on Taco Bell's part to go head-to-head with restaurants like KFC, Popeyes, and Chick-fil-A. This really gives a whole new meaning to the phrase cockfighting.
A California coalition is proposing legislation to boost taxes on wealthy multinational corporations to raise more than $2 billion a year to house tens of thousands of homeless people, addressing what has become a worsening problem in the country's most populous state. Supporters say Assembly Bill 71 would reinvent California's approach to solving homelessness, providing for the first time an ongoing, sufficient state funding source to get people off the streets. Opponents say it would contribute to the perception that California is hostile to business because nothing says good for business like homeless tent cities lining your streets.
Donald Trump and Rudy Giuliani are no longer on speaking terms as Trump has refused to pay Giuliani's legal fees. Trump won't take Giuliani's phone calls and tells anyone who listens that he feels betrayed. The public breakup comes as a surprise as the two are one of the most talked about pairings in 2020. When asked for comment about how Giuliani is taking the breakup, he responded, "We'll always have the insurrection."
The European Union's Food Safety Agency announced that worms are safe to eat. The pharma-based agency published a scientific opinion Wednesday on the safety of dried yellow mealworms and gave them a thumbs up. Neighborhood bullies rejoiced all over the country, excited to stuff more worms down dweebs' throats. The FBI on Wednesday urged police chiefs across the country to be on high alert for extremist activity and to share any intelligence on threats they encounter, as the U.S. government issued a dire intelligence bulletin warning of potential violence ahead of the inauguration. I know they'll be good, because if there's one thing police know, it's violent racist extremism. Director Doug Liman was on a call with screenwriter Stephen Knight and producer PJ Van Sandwyck in July when they started wondering what it would be like to make a movie about the current moment in the current moment. Because what can people want more during this quarantine than escaping to a film about quarantine?
Thank you for showering with us.
Lather, rinse, repeat every day before noon.
Scrub-a-dub-dub at latenighthump.com.